Alright, good morning guys. We're at Dworshak. It is 4:11 in the morning. This is day one of a 2-day tournament at Dworshak, and just completed the first 2 days of practice fishing. They were rough. There's a lot of small fish in this lake. This lake is known to be very difficult. Alright guys, so yeah. 4:14, we have 30 minutes until line's in, and we got some wind already starting. That'll be fun. We're going to be fishing in this marina for the entire morning. I'm whispering because there's people nearby and I don't want anyone to know about this. In practice day, the only big fish that I caught in the 2 days of practice was here in this marina, and it was an 18-inch smallmouth. And from what I can gather, everyone was struggling to catch some big fish. So many kayaks just took off. I was like holding my breath. I was like, oh my god, please nobody come over here, because this is the secret. I think fishing here equals a win. Guys, normally I always make a run for like 30 minutes, pedal my butt off. Today we've just been sitting here for 30 minutes waiting for this alarm to go off. It just has. Here we go. If there's ever an opportunity to catch a big fish on a swim bait, I think we're looking at it. I do want to throw the Chad quite a bit today, but what we're really here to do. Alright, we're making our first move. We just did a couple casts right there at that first spot, but I just kind of want to do this rather quickly. The scorable fish. It's not a huge fish, but come on. Let's get our first fish on the board. Come on. Oh my god, he's so tasty. Oh boy. This is everything that I wanted to happen. I think I got it. First fish on the board, you guys. 14 inches. Alright, here we go. Getting back to it. Just a tiny one. 10 inches. Getting closer. Alright. I'm gonna try and see if we can catch the one that we caught yesterday. Oh, you're just short. No, you're gonna make it. I've heard a million times that that's gonna happen. Dang it. Can't believe I lost that fish. That was brutal. That was brutal. That was bound to happen eventually, though. Alright, let's see, we are 2 hours and 38 minutes. It is currently 6:15, and yeah, we just got the, we would have 2 fish, but we lost one. Jumped out of the boat, freaking slithered right through there. I think the lesson learned there is to hold them in the net until you're ready. Your phone should be out, camera open, and yeah. That's alright. I only lost him because he was so small. A bigger fish wouldn't have been able to slither through there. If anything, it might have saved me the tournament because I might catch this giant fish right now. Damn, there's so many dinks in here. I think they're a scorable fish. Okay, might be. Oh, man, I caught a fish that was freaking gut hooked. There's a small chance I can save you, bud, but I'm not good at this. Alright, we're gonna give it a go. Ready? I think someone just cut you off, didn't they? Alright, we're almost, oh my god, I freaking did it. You have a whole fucking worm in your mouth. Ooh, gross. Look at that, guys. I just freaking saved this fish. Are you long enough to score? 10 inches. Alright, bud. You're welcome. Honestly, if there's one thing that came out of this tournament, that was gross. Saving that fish was sick. That was good. That hook was way down in there. Took it right out. He wasn't bleeding or nothing. I think he was good. Did I catch a scorable fish as a result? No, I did not. I think it's just short again. Another 10-inch bass. I thought you were going to be bigger since I saved your friend. Wasn't that the rules? 4 hours and 14 minutes. We are halfway there, I think. And I probably shouldn't be fishing up shallow because that hasn't had much luck in the past. But we have different weather today. We're just going to try it. You're not a 12-inch fish, but you might be. It's 11. Alright, I think it's overcast and cloudy enough that it's time to just upgrade our swimbait to something bigger. Alright guys, I want to lock this in my hand for a bit. I think I might be ready to leave the marina. I'm down to come fish here for the end, but I don't know. Is this a bad idea? I think we take this big old swim bait and we just start going that way. That's what I'm thinking. Get ourselves out in the wind. Alright guys, decided to give up on the marina. We're gonna come back to it for the last chunk. I'm gonna fish it up big time, but I want to get out on these wind-blown points. I want to try fishing deeper, and I want to throw this bigger bait. I think I'm gonna kind of lock into it. I think it's the thing to do. I don't know. Hopefully it is. We will see. This is the one kind of lure I did not try yesterday. It's a deep diving, it's a half-ounce head, swim jig head, swim bait head. That's what it is. It's pretty big. We're aiming for some big fish at this point. If we just catch one, I'll be so happy. Oh, I think it was a really good idea to leave the marina. Just for my morale, it needed to be boosted. Too bad I caught that 18-inch fish on practice day, you know? That's how that goes. And too bad I lost that 12-inch jumping out the boat. I'm starting to feel like that might have actually really sucked. Alright, here we are. I've made it to the point that I wanted to get to. Hoping that the wind and weather really get going. The more that they do, the better off I'll be. Come on, give me a big fish. I need one to really lift my spirits. It's a 2-day tournament, so you kind of really want the first day to go pretty well. I heard a little bit of thunder behind me. Typically my rule is to get off the water if I'm ever like at home fishing. I don't really mess with lightning. But here we are, out in the middle of a freaking lake with no intentions of getting off. Gonna keep covering water. It's kind of my best solution to the problem we're having. Just cover as much water as I can, and I feel like it's windy and cloudy enough that the big bass should be out feeding somewhere. I'm banking on that knowledge. We'll be using a lot of big baits. We'll use the shad quite a bit here. I got a big problem with this shad is it just doesn't get any sort of depth. This guy does. Lots of depth. Oh, I hate this. I know people use the term getting struck by lightning as like a rare thing, but it becomes a lot less rare when you're sitting out in a freaking kayak holding a bunch of fishing rods. We brought rain gear, let's freaking do it. Might as well. We have waterproofed ourselves. Let's keep this stream alive, you guys. We got some time. We have time to turn this around. There's no reason to let this get to us. Not yet, at least. My main thing I want to do is get to that point over there. That's probably the last far distance I'm going to try to get to, and then I'm voting we go back to the docks, just because since we got the rain and the change in the weather, the docks could be different now. I just want to get to this point, and then I think I kind of wanted to shoot back to the docks, and I want to do that because just the weather's changed so much. Really surprised we haven't gotten like another fish. It's just a little crazy. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Normally, in a situation like this, a spinnerbait would be my ultimate confidence thing. But my only problem with throwing a spinnerbait is catching these little fish. So the whole reason I'm doing this coal shad is it covers water like a spinnerbait would. Kind of has the same kind of flashy profile that a spinnerbait does, but it's also maybe just a little bit subtler for the cold or the clear water. It's not like super clear water. It's definitely got like it's definitely cloudy. But I always got to get to that point. That point looks like one of the best points I've seen. The difference between like a good and a bad point for smallmouth. Right now what I'm looking for is a long extending point. So this one isn't very sharp. It's not even like 45 degrees. And it looks like it has a potential to just like go out and reach out a lot further. And if it does, it just creates kind of a larger area for the fish to kind of come up and feed up shallow. That's just kind of what I'm banking on. All right, there we go, you guys. You just got to keep giving yourself a second wind. Oh man. The brutal part is it's a 2-day tournament. So like, if today goes really bad, we gotta suck it up and come back out tomorrow. I don't want to know that I've lost it on day one. That's the I don't want to have happen. And that's definitely a possibility at this stage in time here. I think you need to at least catch a limit in order to stay in the running. So maybe I shouldn't be throwing such a big bait. Maybe I should. Kind of hopeful that we can just get like a limit of 12 inchers. If we can catch 4 12 inchers, I don't know, I think we'll be okay. If we can catch a limit in the last 2 hours, I still feel there's a chance that we could maybe do well. I don't know. Maybe get into the classic. That would really depend on everyone else doing really bad, but it's always a possibility, you know. I don't know how good everyone's doing because I haven't checked. This is the only tournament where I've never checked. All right, guys, we made it back to the marina. We didn't accomplish much out there, but we did give the dock a rest, and now we can fish the whole thing as though it's brand new again, like we've never been here before. That was a sick skip. That was such a good skip. If I caught a giant fish because of it. Hey Chris, check this out. I'm gonna catch a 24 incher right here. I get 3 tries. Okay. Alright. That was one. That would have been it, but a freaking... 90% chance I buy another troll shad in a different color. Yeah, actually. This is a new favorite lure. These are sick.
Pretty good. This guy's got to catch the box over right here in this chapter.
There it is. That was the cast. I'll take anything above is fine. Sorry. The expectations were pretty high right there. Bonus try. Bonus try. All right? Yeah. You always get a bonus try.
And you always get one extra one.
He failed the bonus round. Everybody boo him.
Yep. There we go. Thanks. Thanks, you guys. Line's out at 45. My alarm's going off at 44. There's a chance still for one giant fish. Alright. Well, one fish, you guys. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna come back tomorrow and we're gonna do better than we did today. First, we gotta go to Sportsman's Warehouse and buy some things. Alright guys, I'll see you on day 2.